Anna. If you are new, hello to you. If you are old, welcome back. Don't mind how crazy I look. My hair, don't feel like doing it, so yeah, because I'm not going anywhere. In this video today, I'm going to be doing my makeup as I tell you guys a story time about the time I poured bleach on my ex because he was cheating on me. He was in a whole nother relationship. Like, boy, what are you doing and why? I didn't deserve that. So because of your actions, you got bleached. Yeah, let's get into the video. So I already started with my brows and I already cleaned my face with this. I'm gonna show you guys the products that I have, and then we're gonna get into the story time as I'm doing my makeup. Fenty Beauty setting powder. I have the Match contour stick, the primer. This is setting spray, concealer, and I also bought makeup brushes. These are all the things I bought yesterday because I want to like really get into how to do my makeup. I don't really know how to, so this is going to be a little learning video as well. Main stuff that I usually use for my makeup, I also have Kat Von D foundation, and there is 2 different shades, but we're gonna get into that once we start the makeup. For my foundation brush, I just used this brush that I got from Marshalls. It was like a whole bunch of brushes in the little thingamajig. Fenty Beauty highlighting matchsticks, brow pencil from the beauty supply store, black brown. Already like, you know, carved out my brows. Let's get into the rest of the makeup as I tell you guys what happened with why I poured bleach on this man. Now I'm gonna conceal with this LA Pro concealer, and it's in the color Cool Tan. I'm gonna give you a little backstory. Back in 2016, me and my ex got together. We're gonna name him Man, right? So me and Man got together, whatever, in 2016. It was my senior year of high school, and it was his junior year. 2016, he was like so great, you know, he was like the perfect guy, like he was like great. But then fast forward 2017, he graduated and he went away to school. The school was only 45 minutes away, and at his graduation I really remember saying like, me and this man should break up, because even though he's going 45 minutes away, that's like more than enough space and time for this man to cheat on me. Plus he's gonna be staying on campus. You know how men get when they stay on campus, they don't know how to act. I brought it up to him. I was like, oh, we should like break up because I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who is going to be cheating on me, and I feel like you're gonna be cheating on me. And he's like, no, that's not gonna be the case, like we're not doing that, I don't think we should break up, blah blah blah. So fast forward 2 months later, he gets to school and started cheating. Bro, this man tried to break up with me because he said that there was too many temptations or whatever, but whole time when he was telling me that shit, he already cheated. Like, I should have known, but no, I kept taking him back. And obviously, like, when you keep going back in a relationship where somebody's cheating on you, it's gonna get toxic. Like, but I was young and I didn't know how to like to not talk to him. Like, first of all, I was living in a new state and he was really all I had, for real. Like, I didn't really know anybody else, so all my friends and family was back in New York, so just never did I go work. So I was like, no, we should not break up. Primer looks like this, and it's the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer, and it's soft matte, by the way. I'll put some on my finger like that. Back to the story. But yeah, the relationship obviously started getting toxic. We used to argue a lot, we used to fight a lot, but we were still rocking out with each other for some reason. Fast forward now to 2020. So now this is like 4 years later, right? I was working at Aldi, right? And he needed a job, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna put you on. So get him a job at Aldi or whatever. And then I ended up quitting from Aldi because my manager was pissing me off. And yeah, one thing about me, I'm not going to stay at no job where they treating me bad. So I left, and I started working at Amazon. Next, I'm using the Kat Von D foundation, and I use 2 different shades. One of them I really had, like, that was my actual shade in the summertime, but then winter came and then I changed colors. So yeah, but I still use both of them. So this is the shade Medium 65, and this is Deep 71. I use the 65 like on my cheeks, And on my forehead, 71 down here because it's a little like darker. Back to the story. COVID hit, and like I'm still seeing him, like, you know, as much as I used to. Like, he would come to my house after work and we would just chill and stuff. He's working at Aldi and now I'm working at Amazon, right? One day I was on Instagram and I seen that he posted on Instagram, and some girl commented underneath it, and he liked her comment, and he even like replied to her comment. So I clicked on her page and he did the same to her. Like, he had commented under her picture and she liked this comment or whatever, and she commented back to him. So I'm like, who is that? And he's like, oh, that's one of my friends. Mind you, he do have a lot of female friends because he go to school, whatever. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Don't ever give no man no benefit of the doubt. This is the contour stick in Expresso. I don't know how to contour, so we about to learn together. I'm just gonna follow like this little line right here that I see on my face. She said don't use a lot, so I guess that's good. And we're gonna do one right here. He said that's his friend or whatever, so I'm like, okay, sure, I let that pass. So then I'm on Instagram and I get a message from like this fake page, and I know it's a fake page because the name is like FGGGGH. You know, nobody's Instagram name is that. So off rip, I knew it was a fake page. So they wrote me and they were like, how do you feel about your man family playing both sides? And I was like, what are you talking about? And they were, you know, asked me again, how do you feel about your man family playing both sides? His grandmother really loves me, and his sisters love me, and like his whole family is like in love with me, and all these things. So I'm like, I'm gonna stop responding to this page, but I'm gonna go hit him up and ask him like what's going on. So I, you know, was on the phone with him, and I was like, why a fake page hit me up asking me how I feel about my man family paying both sides? He like, what? I don't know anything about that. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Oh, these brushes are so cute. So I ignored them like he said and just kept it pushing. So one day, again, I'm at work at Amazon once more, and my job at Amazon was inventory count and quality assurance. And keep in mind that it is COVID, so we were allowed to have our phones during this time. I guess like before then, before COVID, like you couldn't have your phone at work at Amazon. You had to like leave it in the car or whatever. So we're on the phone, and he tells me like he's about to go out with his friends, and he told me like all these people names that he's about to go out with, and I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, have fun. Bro, why the page on Instagram come write me again about some, how do you feel about your man being on a date right now with his new girlfriend? So I was like, what? Where is he at? Like, on a date with who? Who's he with? So they're not like telling me, like they're like holding out. So I'm like, let me go back on that girl page that you was in her comments and see where she's at. Bro, he posted a picture somewhere. It was like a little video on a boat, and she posted a picture on the same boat, and they're like, she on her story, it has the location on there. On his story, it does not have the location on there. So I'm like, something is up. Something gotta give, cause you played in my face. Like, you're on a whole date, bro. They're on a whole boat date. This man used to argue with me sometimes when I used to be like, oh, let's go out on a date, blah, 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 blah. I'm calling him. This man is not answering his phone for nothing. Like, I'm calling him, and this man is really not answering the phone. So I'm like, yo, answer your phone, bro, because at this point, you pissing me off. and I'm about to start wilding on both of y'all, because one, the page think they're funny. I don't know if it's the girl, I don't know if it's her friend, but I'm feeling that it's the girl, because first-hand information, that's what I'm getting from this page. And the only way you can know this information and telling me how you're telling me this information is if you are the person that he is in dealings with. Like, you know, I'm calling him, and he's not answering. So I'm texting him, I'm like, yo bro, answer your phone, because now you playing in my face. He's not answering. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna see you there. Like, I'm about to pull up wherever y'all at. This time I was like living in Delaware. There was in Philly, and it was like an hour and change away from the job, that the Amazon that I was working at. And let's not forget to mention that it was rush hour, because people were getting off of work. I was like, I'm gonna pull up because you're playing in my face, bro. Like, what the hell? I left work and pulled up to the spot that they was at. The place was so fancy that you literally needed to have like a reservation or whatever to get there. It was on a boat, bro. Like, the boat was nice and fancy. And bro, this man never used to want to go nowhere fancy with me. Next, I'm going in with this Pro Concealer, and it's in the shade 420. I don't even know if this is my shade, but we gonna find out. Oh, this is dark as hell. This is too dark. Let me see. No, this is too dark. Is it? Let's see. I can't. Can I highlight with that? It's like darker than my foundation. That wouldn't make sense. I'm gonna use the same concealer that I used for my eyebrows, because that shade that I bought was too dark, so I'm gonna have to take that back. Alright, so I pull up to the spot or whatever, and this man is still not answering his phone. And I don't know what car to look for, because at this time he did not have a car. So I really didn't know if he was there or not by the time I got there. I'm walking around the spot because it's like a little strip or whatever. And this man is nowhere to be found. He's not answering his phone. Like, I was furious. I was livid. I just wanted to fight. I don't care who was gonna get it. Somebody was gonna have to get it. Like, okay, you're not answering your phone, you're not answering my calls. I am going to have to pull up to your apartment, because he was staying on campus. I'm gonna have to pull up to your apartment. This is his apartment, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait on him. Bro, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and this man still didn't come back. Because I'm like, you know, if he took this girl out to eat, they probably gonna come back to his apartment. Whatever. Bro, all 10 o'clock at night, this man don't come back. So I'm like, what the hell, bro? So I ended up leaving, because I was at work all day. I went all the way to Philly, an hour and change away, an hour back, and then I still have to go like 45 minutes to go home. So I go home, and I'm calling him, texting him. This man is still not answering his phone. Now you for sure playing in my face. Like, now you're really playing in my face, and I don't like that. One thing about me, don't play in my face. Like, you could have just told me what's up instead of me finding out from a fake page. And when I was bringing this stuff to your attention, you was acting so oblivious, like you didn't know what was going on, and you knew that you was dealing with somebody else. And when the fake page was writing me, you knew exactly what they was talking about, but you acting like you don't know, playing in my face. I'm at home now, and I'm sitting there, I'm meddling like, yo, what am I about to do? Like, how am I gonna get these answers that I need? So you know what I did, right? Something told me, pull up on this man at work. If he don't want to answer your calls, your messages, pull up on him at work. So said, so done. I knew that he had work at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I know how all these is set up. Like, when you have work at 7 o'clock, you gotta show up a little early, and the front door is usually unlocked, and then the last person that comes in usually lock the door until the store opens. I knew that because I used to work at Aldi, like I said. So I pull up at like 6:30. I'm in the parking lot waiting for this man to come show up. Or was it 6:30? No, I think he had work at 8 o'clock. So at 7:30 I pull up waiting for this man to show up, because I'm like, he don't have a car, so the only way he's gonna get to work is if this girl takes him to work. He's gonna take him to work, because I knew she stayed the night with him. He did not call me all night to justify himself or justify the situation, so I knew she stayed the night with him. So now I'm about to go in with this setting powder, and it's in the color Honey. I'm just assuming that that's what was going down, right? So I'm there waiting, and I see this car, and the car, something just told me that it was her. Like, it was a black Honda, and something was just telling me like, oh yeah, that's them. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay, I think I did something there, but that's like too like pronounced. Okay, y'all not like fully seeing it how I'm seeing it right now. They pulled up and bust a U-turn. I knew it was him, because the spot that you bust a U-turn at, I don't think you're supposed to be busting U-turns there, and I know how he drives, so I knew that was him. Like the way how the car pulled up, this is Aldi, right? You can come down this way, or you can go around and come this way, right? So the car busts a U-turn over here and comes up. So I'm thinking they about to come this way so I could see the girl and I could see that it's him. But he's smarter than that. He seen me before I saw him. So instead, he went this way and then went up. And then I guess she dropped him off. And then I see him walking towards the building. So I woke up to him and I was like, why wasn't you answering my phone calls? He like, oh, Anna, I'm not trying to have this conversation with you right now. Like, we gonna talk later. Come on, I'm at work. I'm like, nah, I was trying to talk to you yesterday and you wasn't jacking it, so talk to me now. I want to know why you wasn't answering my call yesterday. You want to be on dates, right? This lip liner, eyebrow pencil, whatever, it's the Wet n Wild, and it's in the color brown. The Fenty Beauty lip gloss, fuzzy, and then I just do like that. When you was doing you was not trying to answer your phone, and I needed answers. You had me out here looking stupid. You're on a whole date with another girl, bro. So he like, Anna, no, I don't want to have this conversation right here, blah 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 blah. No, we gonna talk about it. So he goes inside the building and locks the door. This is Highlight, Fenty Matchstick Rum. He goes inside, locks the door. I guess he must have told the manager like, oh, my girlfriend about to come in here and start wilding, so just like, you know, watch out for her, make sure that that don't happen. The manager completely did not do what he asked. Once the store opened up, I went in there, I had bleach in my hand, and so sad, so done. Your girl walked up to the register. There was a customer at the register, and they was like, oh, you can go ahead, you can go in front of me, because I had a tray of eggs to make it seem like I was about to buy something. And I was like, no, it's okay, you can go in front of me, because like I didn't want the person to see me, you know, wilding out like that. But like I didn't want them to see me wilding out like that, but then again, I didn't care, you know what I'm saying? Because I was mad and I needed answers, and he wasn't trying to give me that the day before. So guess what, you're gonna have to feel my wrath. So the person goes in front of me or whatever. I put the egg down, and I had the bleach bottle open, and I was like, so you want to play with me, right? He starts running. I already know how that Aldi is set up, because like I said, I used to work there. So he starts running. I'm running behind him. He's running towards the break room, but the break room for Aldi, like, you need a key to unlock it. You can't just like go into the break room type tip. You need to like have it unlocked. So he tried to run to the break room. The break room was locked, and then like next to the break room is like this back room, and he was like trying to go to the back room, but surprisingly that door was locked. And usually like that door is never locked, but I guess that door was locked that day. And I poured bleach on him. I poured it all over him, all over his uniform, all over his face. I did not care, because you played with me. You played with me. Why would you play with me? Why are you taking a girl out on a date, on a ship, cruise, whatever the whatever that was, and then you're not trying to answer my calls. Bro, we're in a relationship. It's like 4 years. 4 years at this point. We're in a relationship. I mean, yeah, it was on and off and it was very toxic, but 4 years we're together. Come to find out, this man was with this girl since 2019. 2019. Man, when I tell you I bleached the hell out of that man, I didn't know I was that crazy until that day. I did not know I was that crazy until that day, because you played with me. You played in my face. And then you had the fake page writing me. So the girl knew about me and she wanted me to know about her. So she got a fake page to write me. I poured bleach on that man and I threw the bottle at his head. Because why would you leave me for somebody like that? She don't even do for you what I did for you. Final look, I don't know. Let me know how I did. Let me know if you like this story time. I got plenty more toxic relationship story time that we can really get into. Yeah. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video, comment underneath the video, let me know what you think, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Anna with 10 N's ___, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.